yeah, Multi 21.
Shall we talk about Multi 21? I feel like it's only right. Now, we've talked about number one drivers, teammate rivalries, and team orders on this page before, but let's talk about when all three came to a head. Red Bull have found themselves in their fair share of controversies throughout their time in F1, but Multi 21 rears his head every single time team orders are mentioned in Formula One. This was also during Sebastian Vettel's villain era and not the peace and love version that we know him to be now. So by the time Sebastian Vettel and Mark Webber hit the 2013 season, there was already no love lost between the two teammates, and Malaysia definitely changed the trajectory of the entire team dynamic. During Saturday qualifying, Sebastian Vettel took pole while Mark Webber qualified 5th, but come Sunday, Webber with a good start found himself battling for second position with Alonso, and soon after the first round of pit stops, he was leading the race with Vettel behind him. On lap 28, Sebastian requested team orders as he felt that Mark was too slow and he needed to move out of the way, whereas Mark was preserving his tires as this was a race that required drivers to conserve their tires. After the third round of pit stops, that's when chaos ensued for Team Red Bull. When Mark Webber rejoined the race on a set of old hards, he was able to come out just ahead of Sebastian to keep the lead of the race, but just because they were teammates did not mean that Sebastian would be playing the team game. On lap 45, Sebastian started pushing Mark for the lead, and on lap 46, Vettel and Mark were wheel to wheel, and finally on turn 4, Sebastian was able to take the lead. Please note, at this time, both drivers were already given code Multimap 21. Sebastian was already given code Multimap 21 to maintain position to conserve their tires. However, with Seb overtaking Mark, he did go on to win the Malaysian Grand Prix. So why was this so controversial? Well, one, Sebastian blatantly disobeyed team orders, and by doing so he could have caused Red Bull to lose out on the 1-2 if both drivers collided. Then you have the cool down room, where we got to see how tense the relationship was between Seb and Mark, and of course Mark's podium didn't help either. He said that the team had a strategy to preserve their tires, and in the end Seb made his own decisions today and will have protection as usual, and that's the way it goes. It's believed that Seb ignored team orders as a get back for Brazil 2012, where Mark squeezed him towards the pit wall at the start of the race while he was in a title battle with Alonso. There's a lot of back and forth regarding the situation, and in a way Mark was right, as Sebastian did end up getting away with it scot-free. According to Mark in his autobiography, Sebastian's counsel threatened legal action if Red Bull punished Seb, as they would be in breach of contract by giving him unreasonable instructions. This situation overall soured the relationship between Mark Webber and Sebastian Vettel to the point where Seb recanted his initial apology due to Mark's podium comments. According to Mark, the Thursday before the following Grand Prix, Seb told him that while he respected him as a driver, he had no respect for him as a person, which is crazy because, like, chill, y'all, chill. And public opinion has constantly gone back and forth on this matter. Some say it's fair racing, while others didn't agree with Seb's selfish ways, but that is the simplified version of Multi 21. Also, while the Red Bulls were fighting, there was a whole Mercedes subplot going on as well, but that is a story for another day.